Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Oh my God, I'm still reeling in on the high from doTERRA convention. Oh my God, what an inspirational, spiritual lifting convention that was. So I want to give you the cliff notes because there's a lot that they gave us in 3 days, but I have to share some of it with you because if I didn't, then I'm not a very good friend. And yeah, I can't live with myself with that. So let's talk about doTERRA Healthcare initiatives, okay? 4 points: Prime Meridian Healthcare, clinical network, institutional relationships, and clinical research. What the hell am I talking about? Okay, let's kind of dissect some of that, but in the cliff note form. Okay, Prime Meridian Healthcare. Yeah, they're still building buildings. They showed a map where the future ones are going to be, so I will share that with you in the comments, so keep an eye on that later. I still got to go through all my videos and photos, so bear with me. I will get this information out to you. I want to give a shout out to the University of Mississippi. This is huge because it's coming from Mississippi. Let me share a little information about Mississippi. They are 48, 49 ranked in health as a state. I believe Louisiana is 50. What? No, we can do better than that, Louisiana. Come on. Can't have Mississippi beating on you like that. Oh my God, so embarrassing. Anyway, I digress. So University of Mississippi is partnering with doTERRA, and they're doing research. And I can't tell you anything specific because I don't remember. That's how much information was being blasted at me. And I didn't write anything down this time because last year when I did that, I lost my notebook. Everything that I wrote down, I lost. So this year I'm like, no, I'm not going to write anything. I'm going to be present and focus and take videos. So that's what I ended up doing, and some pictures. So once I get all that organized, I will share that with you. So yeah, University of Mississippi is doing huge things. I'm very excited about that. One amazing story I have to share, there is a oncologist in Kentucky at St. Elizabeth. He had a patient named Nicole, which I was all like, tell me more. She was diagnosed with cancer, and he was her oncologist. And of course, she survived. They, had a plan, and they got it all worked out. And of course, she was using her oils, and he kept saying to her, whatever you're doing, keep doing, it's working. Well, one day on August 20th, which happens to be my birthday, in 2018, she texted him and said, hey, you want to learn more? Are you open to learning more about essential oils? And he's just like, meh, we don't really study that, so no. But he came around. He actually came around and started using oils not the right way at first, and he joked about that. So I thought that was pretty funny because he thought a fan was a diffuser, like, a fan, like the kind you put on your desk and it spins and blows air on you. He thought that was a diffuser, and we all laughed. And then all of a sudden he started to work out without his wife nagging him, and he was boasting about that. And it turned out, and I can't remember the story exactly, but he was diagnosed with was it softball or grapefruit sized tumor on his kidney. And you're thinking, okay, this guy treats people with cancer. How the hell? Because he wasn't taking care of himself. That's how. He let his body run into a health crisis. And yeah, it was an eye-opening moment for him. It totally shook him. And of course, he's fine and he's doing well. And they took care of him. And exactly a year after that text to him, because he was on her chicken list, like, I'm scared to talk to this person about doTERRA because we're all afraid of hearing no or some objection, and we just move on to the next person. And it was exactly a year later, on August 20th, they broke ground and partnered with doTERRA to incorporate the traditional approach that we kind of know, love, maybe. I don't know, some of us are kind of hating on it because it's designed to keep us sick and potentially make us poor, and we have got to change that. So yeah, exactly a year, on August 20th, 2019, they broke ground, and it was all because she dragged them to an incentive trip, because doTERRA likes to reward, you know, their top enrollers and top performers and top leaders to these trips, and she brought him along, and that's where he connected, or she connected him to doTERRA and got the conversation started to make this happen. So in fall of 2020 in Kentucky, St. Elizabeth, they're opening a clinic with doTERRA's name on it, and it's going to be amazing. And the takeaway I got from that, because one, her name's Nicole. This happened on my birthday, he made a point to say to us, the 30,000 people that showed up to listen, and then some, that if we all were Nicole and went out and talked to someone on our chicken list, we're going to change the world. We're going to change our healthcare system, and I'm so ready for that. Okay, so yeah, so that's the cliff notes of that. Just a little tidbit. But I do want to talk about 3 of the new product lines that are coming out, because this is like my brain matter is all over the place. Okay, first off, okay, I have to talk about this because I can't get enough. This is going to change so many lives that are dealing with mental wellness. Okay, bam. Adaptive Trio. Okay, what it is, it's a calming blend in the capsule form. You take, I believe, 1 capsule when needed. It's got they made the 10 milliliter roller, pulse points behind the ear, behind the knees, bottom of the feet, and then the 15 milliliter. Yeah, it smells so good, like freaking Zen in a bottle, y'all. Zen in a bottle. Oh my God, I can't get enough of that. I have it diffusing in the car. I actually bought a diffuser for my car because I was like, no, this is coming with. Okay, so you're like, well, what the frick is it? All right, so it has wild orange, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, magnolia, because it has 70-something% linalool, which is calming effects, chemical reaction to our brain and our body. What else? I digress. Magnolia, rosemary. Oh yeah, rosemary, of course. Rosemary supports our brain function. All right, so that's that. I'm a huge fan. So anyone dealing with mental issues, anxiety, panic attacks, I could share some stories with you on that. Oh my God, that happened to me. But that, we'll save that for another day because I have too much to cover. All right, turmeric, you guys. All right, there is nothing like this on the market right now. This is a first of the first, and doTERRA did it, and they freaking, I could just scream on a rooftop. Okay, here it is, right here. Turmeric. It's a dual capsule. Dual capsule. You're getting the benefits of all of turmeric, not just the essential oil, but the herb. Yes, the herb. So it has the highest level of curcuminoids and the purest turmeric essential oil. That's what this is. There's plenty of research, clinical studies. Don't come at me with, oh, there's not enough research. It's turmeric. Yeah, there's research. Start using it. Okay, so it's curcuminoids with turmerones. I like to try to say the science words because I'm a science nerd. I just love the science part of it. And it has to come from my dad, who was a chemistry biology teacher in high school. No, I did not have him because by the time I got to high school, he was already a principal at elementary school. So I missed out on that. But I still was able to witness his teaching several times as a little kid. Because they didn't have anywhere else to put us, me and my sister, when we didn't have school. So I sat in his classroom and listened to him teach, and I learned some shit. Okay, so yeah, I'm a big science fan. All right, so moving on. I got too much more to go. Okay, so they extended the Yaropalm line right here. So there's another supplement, Cellular Beauty Complex, right here. Beautiful, okay? Take 2 capsules of that if you are inclined. And this is the Body Renewal Serum. So you don't have to use it just on your face. Use it for your entire body, okay? I'm super stoked about that. I have it right in the bathroom, so I can use it at all times, okay? All right, so those are just the tidbits, just a little highlight of, I think, the biggest products. There's more. Tune in on Monday, Zoom. I'm gonna create something on my Facebook page, so you can click on the link on Monday the 23rd at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Me and my gal pal Susan, we're gonna talk about all the products. It's gonna be fun, educational, and who knows, maybe we might have a product for you that you're just like, finally, I found something that's gonna work. What else can I talk about? Co-impact sourcing. All right. Oh, let's see who's here. Oh, Rachel, hi. So good to see you. Dave, I hope things are good. You're totally like a rock star on your show. Keep doing what you're doing. And hi, Melinda. So glad that you popped in too. All right, so let's talk about co-impact sourcing real quickly. They had the sourcing team come in from every country. They took up the whole stage. They shared a little bit about what they're growing, what, plans, all that. It was a lot, so I can't give you specifics right now. But yeah, it was great to listen to all that. Healing Hands Foundation, they built a school and a dormitory for kids in a community that desperately needed it because they were peeing in a hole. That's horrible. You can't, how do you live like that? I don't know, but countries do that. There are towns like that. Okay, what else do they, oh, new protocols, y'all. So many new protocols. Eventually I will get that out to you as well. They touched on pets, on safety tips and that sort of thing, and hormones. They talked about hormones. So loads of new protocols for all those things. And I'll eventually get all that out to you. What else can we talk about? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about Generation X. Okay, I'm a Generation Xer, and this is a topic that I have researched since the mid to late 90s. I actually did a research paper on it in grad school. Yes, I have my master's in communication because I speak good. All right, I digress. So I did the paper, and I came across, a dozen articles about Generation Xers and how we're slackers, yeah, right, and why, we're that little tiny, group in between the boomers and the millennials, and we're sitting there drinking our tea and eating our popcorn, watching those two have at it. It's kind of entertaining, right? But no, we have the power to change our healthcare system. We totally have the power to do that. Are you kidding me? So let me break it down. So in the articles that I found, the generation, the time frame for that generation, like when you were born, always fluctuated, and it continues to fluctuate. Like I've seen it anywhere between 61 to 81. I've seen 65 to 85. But for the purpose of this conversation that I'm having with you about us having the power to change our healthcare system, I'm picking 61 to 81, and here's why. We were the first generation to see a man walk on a moon. Like, we did that. Like, we saw a generation before us make that happen, and we witnessed it, and it just sparked innovation, imagination, and now we got this. Are you kidding me? Generation X, we have the power. All right, moving on. Music. When was the last time you bought a CD? You want to thank Napster for that. Generation X, we have the power to make changes in our world. What are we waiting for? I don't know. Maybe we just feel like we need permission. I don't know. I hope not, because we've got the power. Let's do it. We have the tools. doTERRA has basically did all the work for us. We just need to get the word out and spread it. We have the power. We have to be the change first. Let's be the change first. Let's show the boomers and the millennials this can happen. Let's lead the way. Let's link arms with doTERRA and do it. I've already reached out to some of y'all on my Facebook, friends and family. I've heard all the objections, so keep them coming. That's totally fine. I want to get to the root of why you have those objections. I'm ready for that. What else? If I place a phone call to you, please know that took a lot of this to make it happen, because I hate using the phone. I hate it. I hate it. I mean, I could text and message people all day long. That's my favorite, and send you gifts. Love that part. That's fun. But if I have to do this and go, hi, how are you? Oh my God. It took a lot to make that happen. And when I share that with people throughout my entire 20 years in corporate world, working and having to pick up the phone, they always, how do you do it? Because I see you pick up the phone, Nicole, and talk to buyers at Costco and vendors and, important people that you need to make shit happen. Because I lean on my relationship builder strength. And what that means is I took the Gallup Clifton strengths, and so I know all 34 of my strengths, and my dominant strength is relationship builder, because I know that if the shit's hitting the fan, people need to, make money, get their product in. So I picked up the phone. I did not hesitate, because I knew I had to reach out to the vendor or the buyer and say, we have a problem, I have a solution. What did I just say? You have a problem, I have a solution. I still do. Thanks to doTERRA. Man, they're amazing. Amazing company. Oh my God. Feel like I'm about to cry, but I'm too excited. Okay, who else is here? Hi, Johnny. Thanks for joining. I hope you're having a great day. Okay, so let's keep moving. Generation X, come on. I'm ready to partner with you. Let's find some other partners. What else? That's all I wrote. Okay. Oh. So huge announcement. I am going to be at De Anza Cove Park this Saturday. I've got a booth, doTERRA. I'm going to have the products, some of the new ones, maybe not all of them. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I got to talk to my partner, Jenny. She's going to be there too. So those of y'all that know Jenny Crabtree, pop on over, say hi to us. Zero prostate cancer. That's what we're fighting here. So yeah, I want to share and pass on this information to you guys. So come on over, say hi to me. And try out the new products, smell them, try them out. Let's start a conversation. So I'll be there for that. And then we will have a class again in October 2nd at Embellish. So please, feel free to pop on in. I believe the time is still 6:30. It might be 6 o'clock, because we're to Wednesdays. So every second Wednesday of the month, we're going to have a class, or at least I think we are. I don't know, it keeps changing, but we're definitely having classes. That is definitely happening. So I'll keep you posted on those as well. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, peppermint, oh my gosh. So that was the whole point of having these things weekly. Let's talk about peppermint. Two things. There's 288 ways to use peppermint essential oil. I don't know them all. I know it has cooling effects. I use it as a spray to keep me cool. Nausea. Erica, we bring this with us in the car because she gets car sick. What else? Oh, fun fact. Those of y'all that like to drink peppermint tea, and who doesn't, I'm a big fan. But did you know it takes 28 cups of peppermint tea to equal 1 drop of essential oil? Okay, I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of time to drink all that tea. So I'm going to grab my friggin' bottle of peppermint and get my 1 drop. Okay. Next week, we're going to talk about my pal, my sidekick, On Guard. Oh my God, did I need On Guard? And I ran out because I did get sick. Yes, you still get sick. This doesn't cure shit. It just supports our bodies. Okay, it heals it. Okay. So yeah, I got sick because my husband's boss doesn't know how to call out and feels like if she doesn't show up, everything's going to fall apart. So she brought in her germs. He got them from her. He brought them home. I left to get on a plane. I'm around 1,000 germy people, even though I had my On Guard and was going crazy with it. I still got sick because I didn't get enough sleep. I was too excited and I mean, how can, anyway, I digress. So this came through. I actually ran out, but because I was around 30,000 people that had On Guard with them, I scored a little bottle. So I brought it home with me. So we're definitely talking about On Guard Protective Blend because we've used the crap out of it this week. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your week. You will hear from me at some point, at some time. It may not be today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, but I'm coming around. I'm coming around. Just bear with me. And if you can't wait for me, don't wait for me. Reach out to me right now and talk to me. I'd be happy to talk to you. And I have to apologize to my friend Rachel, another Rachel, not the Rachel that joined. I know too many Rachels. I did not call you. I did get your voice message, but I was going through some shit and my anxiety went through the roof the first week of September. So I was just kind of stuck. So sorry I did not call you, but I had every intention to call you every day, but because I hate using this mother, and anxiety, you know, it's all, I'll figure out where that's all coming from. I haven't gotten to the root cause of this because I can use the phone. I've done it, but takes a long time, man. Lots of mental preparation to get me just to do that and that and you know, oh, let's look at all the people in my phone. Yeah, no, it takes forever. Anyway, I'll get there. I'll get there. Bear with me. Okay. All right, you guys. That's all I got for you. And then yeah, I'll just give you like little teasers every week of what I found and share the information as I remember it. Hopefully it incorporates with the oil that I'm talking about. Okay, again, have a great rest of your week and I will see you next time. Take care, everybody. I love you. And we have the power. We have the power to change. We do. I love you. Bye-bye.